So I recently spent a few weeks shooting a video on Israeli settlements. As I was filming this series in the West Bank, I spent a lot of time in Palestinian areas. When most people think of these areas and the Palestinians that live there, they think of an impoverished people that are living hand to mouth. Take this Interpal fundraising video as an example.
The temperature is dropping. The nights are drawing in. How are you preparing to stay out of the cold? Sometimes it's easy for us to forget those for whom winter is a time of harshness, not comfort. Your hands may be cold, but your hearts will stay warm if you allow the spirit of compassion to reach Palestinians in need. This winter, you can keep them out of the cold by coming together for Palestine.
My biggest shock upon actually visiting these areas was witnessing the level of wealth that the Palestinians in the West Bank actually have. The West Bank is popping. Literally every village I drove through had at least one Beverly Hills style villa. I mean, these houses were palatial. Anyway, so I'm stopped at a junction on an Israeli road in the West Bank. You know those roads that they call the apartheid roads? So first of all, that's a massive lie. These roads were crammed full of Palestinian cars. How do I know that they're Palestinian cars? Because they have Palestinian registration plates, or as you Americans like to call them, license plates. Anyway, so I'm at this junction just outside of Ramallah when I noticed that the car in front of me is a Palestinian Jaguar. Yep, you heard that right, a brand new Palestinian Jaguar. Having spent about a week getting overtaken by Palestinian BMWs, Mercedes, Range Rovers, even a Ford Mustang, pretty much any luxury car you could think of, and not filming any of it, I decided this time I was going to film the Jaguar to give you guys an idea of the type of cars that some Palestinians are driving. So that was a brand new Nissan Jeep. That's the Jaguar in front of me, and that's an expensive Mercedes. You're probably saying, but Joseph, that's just 3 cars. The rest were probably clapped out old bangers. So, preempting your cynicism, I chucked a Yui and headed back to Ramallah to film some of the cars that were leaving the city. So that's a Harley Davidson. Yep, Palestinians have Hell's Angels. And that's another brand new Nissan Jeep. I can't tell you how many brand new Jeeps that the Palestinians actually drive. That's another Hyundai Jeep. That's a Nissan Jeep. That looks like a BMW M3. Yep, an M3. That looks like an Audi A8 or A6. I think an A6. That's a Mitsubishi pickup. And that's another brand new Jaguar. That's an Audi Jeep. And that looks like a Kia Jeep. And that's another Kia Jeep. Now, did you notice that almost all of the cars were brand new? Even the ones I didn't mention. Palestinian cars are either brand new or 30 years old. I have no idea what happened in between 1980 and 2015. But today the roads are chock-a-block with nice new motors. But showing the cars is only part of the experience. I'll let this Palestinian blogger, Hisham, show you around his house in Ramallah so you can see what life is like as a middle-class Palestinian.
Country, my country, my country, I bleed. The flag in the air, red, white, black, green.
We are in Palestine. Let me give you guys a little look around my house. The first living room we have in our house, and then you come in, and then there's like a family living room right here, and then the kitchen. This room is Dima Noor's room. You have Omar's room, and then here's my room. We have this 3rd floor where we all hang out and play PlayStation.
To really get a sense of what it's like living as a Palestinian, head over to his YouTube channel and watch the video in full. So now I'm going to show you a montage of new buildings and fancy villas in Palestinian towns and cities. These are just standard scenes that you'll see in the new Palestinian areas.
Located a half hour from Jerusalem and just 15 minutes from Ramallah is the brand new Palestinian city of Rawabi. It's the first planned city in Palestine. Eventually, it will become home to more than 40,000 residents. Rawabi is more than just a place to live, but rather a way to live. Rawabi residents and visitors are going to be able to shop, dine and enjoy a wealth of entertainment and leisure activities.
I mean, this is not an impoverished neighborhood. This is how the Palestinian middle class live. And if I was a Palestinian and I was perpetually portrayed as some impoverished donkey riding peasant drinking from mud wells, I'd be insulted. I've built this incredible economy and huge, beautiful cities, yet the world just sees me as this pitiful peasant. The level of wealth that has been built up in the Palestinian areas of the West Bank is one of the biggest incentives for the Palestinians not to go to war. They've simply got too much to lose. If they were to trigger a full-scale war in the West Bank, they'd risk losing billions upon billions of dollars worth of infrastructure, nice houses, luxury cars, shopping malls. They simply can't afford that, as some of them have an incredible quality of life now. The booming economy of the West Bank is our greatest hope for peace in that region. Now, I don't know if peace will come in the form of a two-state solution, a one-state solution, a federation. I don't have the answers. But I do know that the Palestinians today in the West Bank have much more to lose than the Palestinians of 1967 or 1948. And it's this which is our greatest chance for peace. If you did like this video, make sure you subscribe to us on YouTube and follow us on Facebook for more videos just like this. Thank you for watching.